Islamic business ethics, akad jual beli secara atas talian, or in English, the online sell and purchase contract. Before we go through the main discussions today, let me tell you what is the sell and purchase contract in Islamic perspective. At a first glance, akad jual beli might sound like a simple agreement, a document, a signature, a transaction. But in Islam, it carries a much deeper meaning. It's not just about the exchange of goods or money, it's about the exchange of trust, honesty, and mutual consent. When two people engage in a sale, they are not merely trading items. They are entering a relationship of responsibility before Allah. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, the buyer and the seller have the right to choose as long as they have not parted. And if they speak the truth and make everything clear, their transaction will be blessed. This hadith beautifully captures the spirit of akad jual beli. The transparency and honesty bring blessing to our business. In a world where speed often replaces sincerity and profit sometimes outweighs principles, the concept of akad jual beli reminds us to slow down to ensure fairness, clarity, and consent in every deal. It reminds us that business is not just about making money, but about upholding justice and building trust among people. Let's think about it this way. When we buy something, do we truly understand what we are agreeing to? Do both parties feel satisfied and respected in the process? That's the essence of a true akad jual beli. It's not fast, it's not deceptive, it's built upon clear communication and mutual benefit. In modern business terms, we can say that akad jual beli represents the foundation of ethical trade. Whether it's a small shop owner selling goods at a fair price or a large company drafting a multi-million-dollar contract, the principle remains the same. Both parties must agree willingly, honestly, and with full understanding. And this is what makes Islamic business ethics timeless. It doesn't just regulate the transaction, purifies the intention behind it. Because in Islam, every contract is more than a legal agreement. It's a moral commitment. So my friends, as we move forward in our careers and business, let's carry the principles with us. Let's make sure that every transaction we make, every deal we close becomes not only a source of income, but also a source of barakah, of blessing. Akad jual beli teach us that success in business is not measured only by profit, but by integrity, fairness, and trust. And we uphold this value, we don't just succeed in business, we succeed in life. Now, let's move to the main dish of the topic, the online sales and purchase contract. The creation of modern communication tools has transformed the landscape of commercial transactions, allowing parties who wish to engage in buying and selling to interact without having to meet physically. Such contracts are formed based on intent, absence, or akad bain al-ghaibin, contract between parties who are absent. This practice differs from traditional sale and purchase contracts, which are conducted after presented or akad bain al-hadirain, where both parties interact directly in a physical setting. The advancement technology and communication methods have expanded the scope of contraction information from conventional contracts to those executed electronically, as seen in online sale and purchase transaction. Nevertheless, an online sale and purchase contract does not carry a different meaning from the conventional contract that is commonly practiced. It remains an agreement mutually consented to by two or more parties acting in their respective capacities as the offers ijab and the acceptor qabul. Concerning to the suspect matter of the contract, these are the fundamental principles that must exist in the formation of any contract under any legal framework, including Islamic contract law as well as the contract law practice in Malaysia. The only difference is that an online sale and purchase contract is executed electronically via the internet using communication devices such as computers, smartphones, or other similar means. Online sale and purchase contract require parties who are distant from one another to interact without physical meetings. A concept known as akad bain al-ghaibin contracts between absent parties. The practice offers from conventional sales, which occur face to face and involve physical interaction between the parties. The form of akad by al-ghaibin can also be seen in transactions such as purchase through vending machines, salary payments via bank account crediting, zakat payments through the internet, short message system SMS, debit or credit card payments. All the forms of contracts are conducted without the physical presence of the contracting parties in the same season's majlis akad. As such, they require legal recognition concerning the offer ijab and acceptance qabul, the formation of a complete contract, the cancellation of a contract, and the right to exercise khiyar option. In case of the defect and damage to the subject matter of the contract, then the expression of ijab offer in online sale and purchase transaction can be carried out by making an offer through global online trading platforms or portals without being specifically directed to a particular party or individual. It also explains that ijab may be executed through various other means, such as communication network including email or social media that exist today, such as Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, and other social application. Therefore, these intermediary methods require clear determination regarding the sigah form of expression used whether in writing, speech, or conduct as required by the principle of fiqh Islamic jurisprudence. The question is, can online sale and purchase contract be accepted under Islamic law Sharia? The answer is yes, as long as the validity of the contract can be clearly established, whether through email, social media, or in the form of the written or verbal contract. The sigah ijab offer in online sale and purchase transaction is considered to form a complete contract when the recipient of the offer expresses willingness of acceptance to carry out the contract by filling in the required details provided by the offerer and fulfilling all the stimulated conditions. For example, the online sales portal MPH Online clearly states in its terms and policies that it offers buyers the opportunity to purchase, browse, or download digital content such as e-books, digital magazines, electronic journals, and other digital materials. The methods of executing the ijab in online sales are classified into two main forms, via email or through the use of the website. It further categorizes sigah in online sales into three methods: email communication, online sales portals, and virtual communication. Thus, the formation of online sale and through this method based on current development in online trading activities, namely contract executed via email and contract conducted through social media platforms. So, in conclusion, the development of modern science and technology has had a significant impact on current methods of commercial transaction. In the early stage, societies conducted trade through the barter system or the exchange of goods which later evolved into the money system. Similarly, the method of conducting business, which was once carried out face-to-face, has now shifted to electronic transaction or online sales. The advancements of scientific and technological tools is something that should be positively embraced by Muslims to ensure that the Muslim communities remains competitive in the global arena. Participation in online trading should be seen as an opportunity for Muslims to enhance their socio-economic standing. However, the fact is Islamic jurisprudence aspects related to sale and purchase contracts, akad jual beli, must not be neglected as they serve to safeguard the welfare maslahah of the parties involved in such transaction. Islam prohibits any form of business that brings harm, mafsadah, to human life. Nevertheless, online trading is recognized to bring many benefits, provided the implementation of the contract is carried in accordance with Sharia principles. To ensure that online sale and purchase contracts comply with the principle of faith, elements such as formation of the contract must adhere adhere to the established rules of Islamic commercial law. The information of such contract may be conducted through virtual marketplaces, email communication, or social media platforms by generating electronic messages that can be regarded as a form of sila expression of the contract. This form of sila reflects that both contracting parties willingly enter into the contract through the exchange of electronic message. Therefore, such electronic messages or contractual expression, sila or akad, are recognized as one of the valid forms of written sila. That's all from me. Thank you so much.